Lisa Miller here, coming live to you today to talk about a little something called boundaries. And here's the thing about boundaries is like people can't know like what your boundaries are unless you tell them. And when I lived in Illinois, it was like people kind of knew my boundaries because I grew up there, and so you tend to be like more of just an outright when you're younger, right? And people are like, oh my God, like I didn't know you were crazy like that, right? But when you're older, you like try to subdue that, and you don't really want to like show people like you're cray cray. But here's one of the things that I really have learned about life is you have to tell people like where your boundaries lie. Like if you have a roommate, you know what I mean? Like in the military, I had a roommate, and and then I decided like I just never wanted to have a roommate ever again in my life. And then I did have a roommate, like my best friend was my roommate and stuff for a minute. And then I realized like I don't ever want to do that again and this is why, because I didn't set boundaries. And so when I had a roommate, I was miserable because I didn't set boundaries, right? So now I'm a boundary setter. Like things like this, like you could be my best friend, but you need to pick up the phone and you need to call me or text me before you come knocking on my door. I cannot. Like it really, like inside, it gives me really bad anxiety. My heart starts like racing. I think when you've been on the run and the cops got your gun and like right about now it's time to have some fun and the knock comes at the door, it's scary. And I think maybe like I hold that with me for like the rest of my life. I don't know for sure, because I have been on the run. I never had, I had a gun one time, but it was weird. I'm not going to tell you guys about that right now. But the whole point is set boundaries with people. Just, it's good for you. It's good for them, because then everyone can just be happy. And like, they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know that you didn't like that. Or I didn't know that you had an issue with taking out the trash. Like I'll do that all the time. Or, oh my gosh, I didn't know that you had a problem with like sand on your toes on the floor. Like you like to walk barefoot or whatever. So I'm going to sweep more. But like, you don't know until you know, yo. So like set some boundaries, people. And I'm doing it too. So I can have like some sanity and boundaries and friendships. Because then like I keep my commitments, because I like set boundaries. I know what I can do. I know what I can't do. I keep my commitments. It's good for you. It's good for me. It's called boundaries. Do it.